Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very different UCU Live. It's Ballot Eve, and we are once again on location. It brought us luck last time, and let's hope it does again. You will find out where I am in a little bit, but we have some amazing people for you to hear from first. And let me start the session by saying to you, listening, watching, every single employer is watching us right now. They want to know where we are, but more importantly, they want to know what we're up to. We can't show them a millimeter of doubt. They need to know that we are as one on this ballot. So if you want to send a message to every boss in the UK, put in the comments right now, I am voting yes. That's I am voting yes in the comments right now. Whilst you do that, I want to play the first video that we have this evening of support. Now, I've said this so many times, we need to build support across all platforms and use all media where we can. And that is why I am delighted to say Peter Stefanovic has agreed to help us raise the profile of our dispute, and Peter has sent us this brilliant video.
Solidarity, UCU. I believe history is going to record this time as one of the great periods of social injustice, and it's our actions today, yours and mine, which will define not only who we are as individuals, but the kind of country we want our children to grow up in. As dark and as desperate as this time is, my heart bursts with pride when I look at the way our trade union movement and workers across the country are standing shoulder to shoulder in solidarity, and with one mighty voice saying enough is enough. It's trade unionism at its finest. My message to you is a simple one: stand together, fight together, and win together. This is your time. So be sure to deliver a massive yes vote in the reballot and send that unequivocal message: enough is enough.
Thanks, Peter. And yeah, enough is enough. We look forward to working with you in the coming weeks of months. I also wanted to say to members, we will be bringing you loads of updates on negotiations when we have them, potential strike action, and much more in coming days. This session is about the ballot. It's about specifically voting yes, and it's about reminding everyone that those ballot papers are going to start dropping tomorrow. So thank you to all of you who've been saying you're voting yes. You'll have seen we put loads of them up on the screen. The tech team, they can't keep up. Our members, some of the most creative workers in the UK. And that is why I am so happy to see the depth of support from the music industry, the creative industries for UCU. An example of that is a brilliant video that we are now going to play from the iconic UB40.
Hi, we're UB40. I'm speaking for everyone here when I say we just want to say solidarity to all you UCU members fighting for better paid terms and conditions at what we know is a very difficult time for you, your families and workers across the country. Stand together, stay strong, and we know you'll see this through to the positive outcome you deserve.
Don't forget, vote yes in the ballot.
Yes.
But yes, in the ballot. That was amazing. Truly, one of my favorite songs is Higher Ground. And that is exactly what we will be taking when we smash the ballot thresholds in this ballot. Pay, pensions, workload, casualizations. We will put it all to you in a vote. We are in the room with the employers all of this week. I've said it before, but they need to know the pressure is still on. And if we don't make progress in these talks, we will strike again. Those dates are already in our diary. But when we win this ballot, we will take it even further. So again, the bosses are watching. I want you to stick whatever it takes in the comments now. That is whatever it takes. More action, voting yes, winning ballots, action short of a strike, a marking and assessment boycott, if that's where it goes. That's whatever it takes in the comments now. I want to see it. Whilst you do that, we have more iconic videos for you, everyone. This one will be enjoyed by those of you who enjoy a football trade union crossover. It is former England international footballer Peter Reid with a message of solidarity.
Hi, Peter Reid here. A few words of solidarity to all UCU members fighting for better pay, terms and conditions. I know it's tough times out there for yourselves and your families, but stand together, stay strong, and I'm sure we'll get a positive outcome, just what you deserve. Make sure it's a yes in the strike ballot. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Take care, Peter, and make sure it's a yes in the strike ballot. Follow his orders. It is almost time to reveal where I am. But before that, I did want to just read a message that we got this week from UCU member Claire. And it goes, "Hi, Joe. Thanks for everything the union is doing. I want to keep backing the strikes, but I'm on a 0-hour contract and I don't know whether I'll have a job next year. I've got 2 children and this way of working just isn't sustainable anymore. If things don't change, then I will have to find a job in another sector. I love my job, my colleagues, my students, but I love my kids more. And they need to have a roof over their head and some stabilities. Please don't forget me." Claire, no one is forgetting you. No one is being left behind. And I know the UCU family has your back. If that hit you hard, simply put, I'm voting yes for Claire. Put it in the comments now. Come on. Come on, everyone. I'm voting yes for Claire. And lots of love and solidarity, Claire. We're going to change this for you. Now, before I do reveal where I am, this is our final video. This is a reballot. This is, as you know, a long-running dispute, and someone who leads a union, who they've just smashed a reballot. Well done to this union and to this General Secretary is Dave Ward of the CWU, knows all about long disputes, and he has a message for us.
Hi, just a short message to all UCU members. I know that your reballot is going out today under the government legislation. And I hope you take inspiration from what happened with the posties last week. CW members voting massively yes in our reballot, higher turnout than we had previously, and a 96% yes vote for strike action, again, giving us that renewed mandate. What it's done for us is given us enormous leverage with the company to now try and see if we can resolve this dispute. And I'm sure if you get behind the union again, like you have previously, it's going to do exactly the same for you. So make sure you vote yes. Make sure you get a big turnout.
Well, Dave, thank you for that. And yes, it is time to find out what more important what outside headquarters of UCEA and UUK. And I am here because tomorrow ballot papers will start dropping up and down the UK at UCU members' homes. So much is at stake. We are moving the employer, we know this, and I am more confident now than ever that we are getting towards some sector-defining agreements. But history tells us one thing, and that is that progress is never, ever handed to us. It is for this reason that whilst pay negotiations continue, we have to hold our employers' feet to the fire. Simply put, this reballot is crucial. You have to vote. You have to make sure everyone that you know is voting. So, you may be wondering why I'm here. You may be thinking, is this going to be another projection on the UCEA building? Come on now. You know UCU is better than that. You know that we innovate. So, we are here because university vice-chancellors, university bosses, they have been running scared from your union. They refuse to meet us in the media. They've refused to come on live TV debates with me. They shun the scrutiny of the media. So they might think that they can run from UCU, that they can hide from UCU, but UCU will find you, it will expose you, and it will beat you. So tonight I can reveal that the bosses, they won't go to the media, but we are going to bring the media to the bosses. So, are you ready for some very special headlines? First up is everybody's friend, Bill Galvin. Not a university boss, we know this, but Bill is the man who's been running our pension scheme. You can see Bill is earning nearly £500,000 a year, and this is including a £100,000 bonus. So whilst we get a 35% pension cut, this is what Bill's getting. I don't know, you think about that, but for me, it's a no thank you, Bill. So, your chance here tonight, everyone, to back a reversal of those cuts. I want you to do something, and simply put, I want my pension back right now in the comments. That is, I want my pension back. And of course, how are we going to pressure our employers to make sure that we get those commitments, that we see our pension restored? You know it. It is by voting yes in this reballot. Okay, you ready for the next one? Next up, maybe one of our most infamous vice chancellors, Colin Bailey, everyone. I know you all know Colin. £345,000. £10,000 on Colin's utility bills. I know what you're thinking. That's more than some UC members spend a year in rent. Come on, Colin. For that sort of money, you should be debating me on the telly. You should be. And I know that is the TV show that every UCU member wants to see. Let's be honest with ourselves, though. This is a story at far too many universities up and down the UK. Their greed versus your need. And the only way to keep pressure on Colin and his mates, you know it, is by voting yes in the reballot. You ready for the next one? The next one is Belfast boss Ian Greer. Now Ian won't come on the TV with me, but he did claim for his TV licence, everyone, and £50,000 for his gas, lecky and cleaning. Now, we all like a clean house, but for that, who is he getting to clean his house? Is it Kim and Aggie? I think we all want to know, don't we, everyone? I'm just thinking out loud here, but who would like one of these boards at their university on the next picket line? If you want one of these boards at your next picket line, then I want you to put in the comments, expose my VC right now. Expose my VC. And hit the repeat button, vote yes. We need everyone voting yes in that ballot. The final board, for me, it really sums them all up. They are dodging TV debates. They send comments in on pieces of paper. They email the press. They email you, trying to excuse themselves. They sometimes appear, to be fair to them, in softball media gigs, but they have never faced up to us. And that's because they know that we're right. But guess what, everyone? Being right won't reduce our workloads. Being right won't secure our stolen pensions. And being right, it won't end zero-hour contracts. UCU members, I want you to know we are on the brink of something really special, something groundbreaking, and the power is all in your hands. So for the final time tonight, when that ballot lands, and they're going to be landing from tomorrow onwards, we need you to vote. Vote immediately. Get it straight in the post. Don't let it sit around. Talk to everyone you know and make sure that they have done the same. None of the progress that we have right now is certain. I believe we can win this ballot. I think we can beat every indicator that we got on our last one and get those sector-defining agreements that we deserve. So I want everyone to rise up, win the ballot, win the dispute. It's good night from me. It's good night from Colin, from Ian, and it's even good night from Bill, everyone. Rest up, and once you've rested up, get the vote out. Good night.